Hello everybody. Yeah, it's time for another hump day edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. I'm going to do one today that I've been sitting on for a while, been having for a while, and I decided they still got a few on the shelf, so it's good. I can go buy some more, but it's a seasonal release from Stone. It's their smoked porter with Chipotle Peppers. Already tried the smoked porter. That was pretty darn good beer. I've had a few pepper beers, and most of them are sort of meh. But let's see what Stone does it. A little bit from the website, and I think I must have missed copying something, because it says in 2006, Chris Carroll, a longtime member of Team Stone, took that adage literally. Whatever that adage is, that must be prior to that, and I must have missed copying it, proposing that we produce a one-off version of our venerable Stone smoked porter, made spicy from the addition of Chipotle peppers. We gave it a shot and found that those sweet smoked jalapeños melded quite naturally with the smoldery peat-smoked malt that gives the beer its flavor and moniker, creating a deep roasty quaff with a carefully restrained tingle of tasteful capsaicin heat in the finish. The marriage of ingredients was so nice that it has become an annual summertime staple. Released each May in honor of Carroll's initial idea that Stone smoked porter with Chipotle peppers serve as an artisanal alternative to the industrialized, adjunct-laden cerveza billed as the perfect fluid accompaniment to the sunny season. Cheers to variety and a quality alternative to mediocrity. Comes in at 5.9% ABV. 53 IBUs. Might hear a little traffic here occasionally. I'm sitting sort of close to the road, but vehicle just went by. It wasn't all that loud, so see what we got. A little bit of hiss, a little bit of smoke, nothing major. Let's get this poured. I've never had this before. Looking forward to trying it. Yeah, it's a dark brown, almost black. Got a fingers of a nice, thick, creamy, tan-colored head. A lot of small bubbles in there. No real big bubbles at all. What I can see coming up the side looks like a decent amount of carbonation, but not overly carbonated. So let's get a nose. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of that light roasted malt right up front. Maybe just a bit of that cocoa type chocolate. It's a fairly light, creamy chocolate. It's definitely not the dark roasty chocolate. Just a hint of a touch of the pepper in there, but I'm not getting a lot. But Chipotles are smoked jalapeños, and jalapeños aren't that hot, and since it's a smoky beer anyway, there's a good chance that the aroma is not going to come through very well. But it's mostly just the smokiness and the chocolate malts, and just a little bit of a roasty malt. Fairly mild flavor, surprisingly enough. So let's get a taste. Okay, yeah, initially, yeah, you get those sweet chocolate malts, just a little bit of smoke, and just a little bit of heat from the peppers. It's not very much heat. It's not a hot beer at all. It's not very much heat at all. There is just a light bitterness on the finish. But yeah, smoked malt and the Chipotle really mix well good together. It has a nice, it sort of lingers a little bit. It doesn't have a real clean finish, but it's got a nice malty, light creamy flavor with just that tiny bit of heat. The chocolate's like like powdered cocoa, like some of that Hershey stuff that you used to mix in a glass of milk as a kid. But just a real light pepper heat on the back end that kind of lingers just a little bit, maybe even builds just a little bit. The finish is creamy a little bit and slightly dry, but with a little more chocolate and cocoa and those lingering peppers. I think people are getting off work here, so it looks like it sounds like a little traffic, but it's a medium-bodied, fairly smooth and creamy, and got just about the right amount of carbonation. It looked like a medium, moderate amount, and it was. So let me sit, and I might just add a touch more, and be back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been 20 minutes or so. I think everybody's finally done getting off of work. It's a warmish day today. It's in the upper 70s. It's been cloudy most of the day. Woke to a tremendous thunderstorm, lightning hitting all around. In fact, I went to a little like roadside park that I go to, and sometimes in the mornings just to walk, check the pond out and stuff. There was a tree been hitting right by the parking lot. The whole top of the tree was laying in the parking lot and across the fence, and well, it wasn't really a fence, it's just a wire cable, but it keeps people from driving through there anyway. But yeah, the whole top of the tree was down, and it had obviously been hit by lightning. I know we had some hit real close to my house, and finally we're getting some sun coming out. But of course, with that and the rain, then we had tremendous rain, so that and the rain kind of evaporated, and it's getting pretty humid. But this is still a nice beer for this kind of even a porter being for this kind of weather. I normally like porters and stouts, you know, in the cooler weather, the fall and the winter. But this will make a nice summer beer too, which it still is, even getting towards the end of August. It's still summer. We still got lots of heat and stuff. So anyway, that being said, yeah, this is a nice take on their smoked porter, which I did like. It's got good malt flavors, nice smokiness to it, and it blends well with that really light, almost too light. That's beyond my only drawback. Light Chipotle heat there, but Chipotle being a jalapeno isn't very hot anyway, at least in my opinion. But nice overall flavors. They mixed well together. It's drinkable with a nice long kind of lingering finish. I was expecting maybe just a bit more heat from it, but still not bad. Darn good beer. So I'm going to give the Stone Limited Summer Edition Smoked Porter with Chipotle Peppers, I want to give it a good solid 9.5 out of 10. Decent drinkable beer. I still got a bottle of I may pick up another one and sit it back for a while. I don't know. At 5.9%, I don't think it's probably going to age very well anyway, but I might pick one up just for if I have to go to a get-together or party or something to take for something different. And I've still got a bottle of the vanilla porter, so 9.5 out of 10. Darn good beer. If you see it still on your shelves, I'd recommend picking it up. Stone, fairly reasonable price. I think about $8 a bottle, which isn't bad for a 22 ouncer like that. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.